Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna present to you about the environment. Our main topic is about environment, and our focus is on the ways for the government to save the environment. Before we start our presentation have two presenters, which is me, myself. My name is Mugundan Anulaki Kumar, and my friend name is Muhammad Khairul Anam. Okay, let us start our discussion. Okay, in this world of globalization, we face a lot of challenges and obstacles to develop our science and technologies. Due to the development of science and technologies, we have produced a vast variety of products such as automobile cars, power plant industries, chemical industries, which we produce rubber, plastics, and etc. But do you know, guys, from those improvement of science and technology, it has one similarities, which is it affects the environment, which can lead to the health affection. So next. Okay, so what are the ways for a government to overcome these environmental issues? Okay, in my opinion, I suggest that there's one type of way that a government should do is by increasing the number of increasing the number of engineers, such as environmental engineers and also chemical engineers. Okay, now let's talk about environmental engineers. What you guys know about environmental engineers? And environmental engineers, it applies scientific and engineering principles for the protection of human population that can prevent us from the effect of the diverse environmental factors. What do you mean by that? It means that an environmental engineer uses their skills to find a solution where he will help us to protect the environmental by the knowledge that they have. They will find a lot of possible solutions to protect our human life. For example, one of the public health concern is about waterborne disease. What you guys know about waterborne disease? A waterborne disease is a type of illness that is caused by the drinking water, which has been contaminated by all these animal and human feces. Okay, why is it very dangerous? It's because it contains pathogenic microorganism which can affect the health of a human being as well as the animals itself. Okay, environmental engineers can help to design the industrial waste water treatment in industry as well as in housing areas. Okay, how does an environmental engineers design an industrial waste management? It's that by first, an environmental engineers will add a primary clarifier. A primary clarifier's function is to remove all the solid materials from the floating water, and the second treatment will be involving the aeration basis. What aeration basis also commonly known as sludge. A sludge, it can helps to filter all the materials, organic materials such as the bacteria. Okay, and environmental engineers can also address issues such as the effect of acid rains, global warming, ozone depletion, water pollution, and also air pollution. Okay, now let us move on to chemical engineers. A chemical engineers designs a large scale of processes which it will convert chemicals into useful forms of products and forms. A chemical engineers will also find ways to overcome these environmental issues. For example, a chemical engineers can think creatively and innovatively in order to solve in order to find a way to solve a problem of a particular issue which is related to environmental issues. Okay, a chemical engineers will know what type of air that has been released from an exhaust pipe of a car, or also a stack gas that is produced from the industry. So they can differentiate either the gas that automobile cars or the industry is polluted or not. So if, let's say, in case of there's a polluted air, so they can suggest a way to solve this problem. It's by adding a filter to the exhaust pipe. By adding a filter to an exhaust pipe, it can reduce the amount of carbon monoxide that has been produced from the exhaust pipe of a car. So in that case, our air pollution can be reduced. Okay, in my part, my conclusion is that engineers really plays a vital part in overcoming these environmental issues. So I suggest that governments should increase the number of chemical engineers as well as environmental engineers to solve this major product that affects a human life population.